What's up guys, this is my remake of Avicii's Right Away version 2017 feat Casey Musgraves, and I'm gonna show you how I made this remake. Let's go. First of all, I as always use the stem extractor to help me out with this. So I got these stems here. Let's start with the lead guitar. This is the pattern. Below here we got these notes because of the plugin I used for this lead guitar. This is Ample Guitar LP. These notes here give commands to the plugin, so it says make a slide with the guitar, so it makes a slide, as you guys can hear. And I messed with the velocity here to make a more natural sound of a guitar. Then in the plugin I added some effects like compression, EQing, and some reverb. This is the reverb, this is echoes. And here in the mixer I've done this. I compressed it even more without the compressions. Super dry, you know? So I added really aggressive OTT, 60%. Then I used Pro C2 to compress it even more. Then I'm using Peak Controller to control the reverb, and I got this small reverb and I got also this bigger reverb. And at the end we got the Pro Q3 shaping the sound a little bit, you know. And we got the Corello meter. I'm gonna make a video about this plugin along with the MSCD, which I've talked here before. These plugins are great for mixing, guys. You don't know what you're missing if you don't have this. And Kickstart to make a natural sidechain. Because it ain't sidechain to the kick, like I usually do with the Fruity Limiter. This is actually the main element of this version, the lead guitar. So it took me a long time to try to get this close to the original version, which is what you hear in the lower spectrum is the bass, which the stem extractor couldn't separate this guitar from the bass. You can see there's no bass here in this stem because it's merged with this guitar. But I think these are different instruments, you know. You can see here that it separate more efficiently. I showed you the guitar, now intro bass. We got this bass. Simple bass guitar, you know. I've used the Dion Flex preset, Essential Bass Guitars, string something that I can read. A really cool plugin because it simulates the fret noise, you know. Listen. Now. For the intro, you got also drums, kick filter, and I closed hat, just like the original. So, verse 1, we got the vocals. We got this backing guitar. I don't know if you guys can hear in the original track. Honestly, I don't even know if this is the right pattern, but it sounded good to me, so I let this like this. We got also pianos. These pianos are actually filtered, so it goes like this. Not filtered, filtered. And it only opens up completely at the end of the drop. It gives more tension, you know. I forgot to show you this guitar pattern. I used also Flex Essential Guitars with this piezo dub preset. Oh, it sounds like this. Verse 1 bass guitar is the same at the intro. Verse 1 sub, I used also Flex, but I used a different preset. Dynamic here. This is the sub. Oh my god, I'm forgetting to show you guys the mixer. So, piezo dub, only reverb and basic EQing. Guitar bass I used compression just to thicken out the sound, you know. The sub I used also compression. Sidechain to control even more the sub, duck with the kick. We got also sidechain in the bass's buzz. This one is only triggered when the kick is played. Let's keep going. Drums, we got kick, closed hat, percussion. Let me show you guys this percussion. What I've done to this percussion in the mixer was reverb and EQ, basic stuff. Second part of the drop, we got tambourine loop from the Cashmere Volume 4. We got also this closed hat pattern. And we got the second closed hat to layer with the main hat. which is kind of darker, and the second hat is brighter, so they get along with each other. We got also the second perk layered with this first perk, kind of shaker, you know? It's more sha, sha. And the first one is, goes like this. Everything together. Right here I automated the bass to this effect of which he did in his song. Goes down, then up, you know, which he done something like this. Dun, 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 dun. So there's also this impact effect here. Symbol transition. I couldn't find something that sounded like this. This is a sample extracted from the original song, so I used this guy here, whatever. Crashes, and it drops, right? Really simple. This is a simple song, guys. Simple arrangement, simple structure, but so good. Then I added this layer here of mid bass, which is a more, it makes the bass ring, you know, the bass goes like at top end of the bass. It sounds like this in Silent One. It gives that top end to the bass. This is the pattern of the bass, I forgot to show you. There are actually different patterns. You can see there's the verse pattern, there's the drop pattern, verse 2 pattern, and the intro. So yeah, this is the drop, then it breaks. Again, filtered kick, intro bass, simple percussion. Quick break, and we get back to the verse 2. Pretty much the same as the verse 1, but changes the bass pattern. And we get to a build-up finally. The drop one didn't have a build-up, so we got effects. We got this sweep, original, and we got the pluck, which is only introduced now. Filter, so it goes rising, the filter goes opening. Really simple build-up, guys. And it drops. The second drop, which is fuller. We got now clap and snap. We don't have anymore the tambourine. The drums of the second drop are... I forgot to unmute the effects. We got also a new instrument, whistle. It goes like this in Omnisphere, called Psychopathic Whistle. Following the notes of the guitar, a simple whistle, which we got here. You know, it's very in the background, so you guys maybe cannot hear it. And there's the coolest part of the second drop, which is horse sounds, guys. Oh my. Can you guys hear? This is the original. I haven't searched for horse sounds to put here, but this is so cool. And I'm just let it here. I won't do this job to find horse sounds and tune it to put in the remake. But this is a great trick Avicii did here. This is so funny, and this is also in tune, you know? Or is it a whistle sound that sounds like a horse? Or the horse sound is only right here and they drop like a exhaust and like a crash, you know? I don't know. But if it's only a whistle, it's a very, very aggressive vibrato, you know? But it's a cool trick here. And this is the second drop. And here, the pluck pattern changes at the end of the song. Goes up. But now it goes up even higher, no? Up, and goes to these notes. Very cool. And this classic impact. I hear this, I hear Avicii, man. So yeah, guys, this is a really simple remix, simple arrangement. I'm gonna leave this free FLP for you guys to play with it. Maybe if you guys want, download a horse sound and tune it to the song. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel, and later.